Look how much everything's just kind of overgrown and overhanging. Like these branches are massive.
Oh my gosh. Like stay on the main road, but even the main roads are small. If you think they can't get any smaller, you're wrong. We're gonna see, is it a tourist trap or is it worth checking out?
We can't even hardly get the truck in here. I know, my goodness.
And I'm just gonna say, if you have a big rig, I would not attempt to come in here at all.
I forgot to pack Dramamine, so stay tuned to make sure I don't get seasick.
Yeah, like what's this guy gonna do? He might not be able to get in here.
I think he just gave up.
Okay. I mean, it's like people watching, but bad traffic.
Get into it. Look at that casino, it's like completely abandoned.
A little bit rough, not what I was expecting. Once again, this is our opinion. I'm sure a lot of you have done this and you really enjoyed it. Is this our new life now?
Whoa, a crispy and good morning from America's smallest state. Can you guys see me in here? Hello? Are you guys already starting to get a lay of the land? Like looking behind me already, you can kind of tell things are a little bit crammed. I have a lot to update you guys on. I hope you have your drinks ready. I hope you have your snacks ready because we're getting strapped in to take on Rhode Island. We're going to be sharing with you some of the hidden expenses and some of the challenges and struggles that come along with taking on this territory. Let's go see if Nene can get out of bed, and then maybe we could take a little stroll around here and show you the lay of the land, as they like to say. Is that the term? Okay, if it's not, let's just go with it anyways. Well, the sun is coming out. All right, which way is the trash can though? That's the main question.
I'll show you.
Look how cramped this is right now.
Well, these people, they have full hookups, it looks like.
See, that was a struggle for us because we waited until the last minute. We didn't get any full hookups at all.
I kept asking the owner of the RV park, any possibility of cancellations, like a full hookup site? And he said, no. And then like when we got here, I asked one more time, but he was able to upgrade us from 30 amp to 50 amp.
With Rhode Island being so small, it's quite easy to understand that there's a very limited amount of RV parks here. But with this limited spacing comes problems of like tight maneuverability. So when you come to Rhode Island, it's not big rig friendly. To kind of bring the point home, we're walking through the dump station already. Did you notice that? I mean, check this out. So the dump station is literally part of the road here to get into the RV sites. So when we initially pulled into this site, we had to block the entire road and people had to maneuver their way over here and about to get around us. Now, I am super thankful at least they have a dump station here, but needless to say, it's just something else to keep in mind.
It's actually a great use of the space because you can hit the dump station coming in or out. Here, I got it.
I have no hands.
Let me get that for you, sir.
So there are some mobile homes here as well as a lot of RV sites. This is kind of all integrated into one park. And I don't mind that at all. The vibe is good. It's laid back like any other RV park, but it's the tightness, the tight quarters that make it hard to maneuver around. So if you were anything larger than what we are, being 35 feet in length on our fifth wheel,
Hi.
you might run into some problems, especially with it being such a historic and just old-fashioned roads. It's like taking a step back in history, right?
It's old-fashioned roads, but I will say that roads are maintained so well.
Can I go on a limb and say these are the nicest roads I've ever drove on? I mean, Rhode Island? Wow, you're doing it right. So we are staying in Newport, and to get to this location we had to take an amazing drive over a bridge. That was really neat to see all the sailboats out in the ocean. This bridge is huge and it is still RV safe, which was a positive as well.
But it's a toll road.
It is a toll road. So we are going to keep documentation of all the tolls upcoming and keep you posted about those toll expenses as we go along. So keep your eyes peeled as we continue forward in this journey.
I am very surprised at how well this place is maintained because it is considered a mobile home park. Based on experiences in the past, we've been to a lot of places that are RV and mobile home parks and they do not maintain it well at all.
I mean, look at this real quick. Stop here and look up this alley. It's like a plethora of water connections only. That is so cool looking. But you can realize how everything is just very cramped. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this was not luck involved. This was a lot of planning on the back end for these people to get these sites, because they are full hookup sites and there is a very long waiting list.
And I'm just gonna say, if you have a big rig, I would not attempt to come in here at all. You don't have much room to back into these sites.
I know.
Now, none of these rigs are big. Hi.
Hello. Yeah, so if you do pull into these sites, a lot of them are at a 90-degree angle, when most RV sites are usually on like a 45-degree to make it easier. These are 90 degrees, so you can only imagine if you brought a big monster of a fifth wheel in here, very limited on backing up space. I really like how everybody made it nice and cozy in here though. The American flag, everyone did some decorations with some plants and pottery. Nice little steps up into their RV. Got some happy campers here.
We'll show them our site, because we did not end up with a beautiful full hookup site, but we still ended up with some amenities.
And or something.
Be careful, don't walk in that.
Oh yeah. Hey, you're doing a really good job though.
Yeah.
This is
Maybe they'll hire me.
maybe, I like that. As we walk back to the area of the misfits, so to speak, where we're parked with everyone else,
The misfit.
it comes with a price still. You are gonna be blown away how much we pay per night here for only electrical hookups. But let us tally everything up and then we'll talk about this in just a couple minutes. Welcome to a little bit of isolation back here. This is the other separate area for the RVers who can only do the electric sites, right?
Yeah.
I did want to mention on our way back here though the other day, I whaled this stump right here, and wow, does it blend in with the road really well. So the fifth wheel took all the brunt of the hit when it ran over this, and wow, Renee thought the fifth wheel was gonna tip over.
Yeah, I wish I caught that on camera, because the fifth wheel, like, it went over it and then it was like just almost sideways. It was really scary.
You're like, babe, stop.
Yeah.
Here's our little slice of paradise right here. Now the nice part is we do have 50 amp. Back here, it is on the tighter side, but we try to run our cord underneath our slide out so we're not intruding on our neighbors. Here, I'm gonna have you guys sit over here so I can sit down with you and be a little more comfortable. You know what I mean? It was just 2 short weeks ago of trying to run one of our ACs off the tiny generator. That little guy that we had bought, yeah, you remember that? Oh, it said, okay, now it turned on.
I don't know if that's a good sound, but we're just gonna go see what Carl's up to.
Inverter unit excessive current detected. Inverter unit excessive current, a warning occurred. The reason I bring this up is because I wanted to thank you first and foremost for your amazing comments. I'm gonna pop them up on the screen right now. Take your time and read them, because we have some wonderful people that are part of this community. To be honest, those people are you. You make this community what it is. So we want to thank you guys for being part of this journey with us. Oh, point in case right here. Look out the window. There is a honey wagon. So this is an example of what we would need to do if we stayed here for an extended period of time. Instead of hooking up the RV and going dumping at the dump station, people utilize services like this to dump out their tanks, which is a great and convenient way to do so. But with that comes extra costs and considerations for paying these guys to do these services. So just something to keep in mind. Another quick update about the truck and the tires. As mentioned previously in the other video, I got new rims on the truck, and we've been having some issues since then. The uneven wear on the outer aspect of the tire is becoming more and more prominent. I reached out to Discount Tire, and they mentioned that as soon as I get back in the area within the location of a Discount Tire, they will get me taken care of. Unfortunately, we got the rims installed when we were in Georgia. And that could be a real big problem when you live full time on the road, because they want you to go back to the same store you purchased from. And we're not going to be in Georgia for quite some time. I'll keep you posted.
Look at the chickens. Don't get hit.
Make good decisions.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it's Rhode Island and the roads aren't that big.
Welcome to a little taste of Rhode Island. Now the roads aren't extremely cramped here, but as you get more into the heart of Newport, you're gonna start to notice that a lot of everything just kind of becomes more condensed and squished together. Are we going to Walmart right now?
Yes,
We're
Dexter needs Calater.
We're on a mission. We're taking you guys along with, but it's a great opportunity to show you a little behind the scenes of just how big this Walmart is. Is there parking available there for people that want to overnight? That's probably not looking hopeful, but we're gonna find out here in just a minute. See, these are some of those roads we're talking about. Little roundabouts. Just provides that little extra layer of stress for RVers. I've been made a liar of. What is this guy doing? That's a yellow line, sir.
On the Allstays app, it shows which Walmarts allow overnight parking and which ones don't. The ones that don't allow parking are usually like in big touristy areas or big cities. It makes sense because I don't want it to get out of control with people just like hanging out in the Walmart parking lots instead of going to these campgrounds.
Yeah, look how cramped it is out here. There's not many places for parking.
Ooh, I know I might hit the...
We can't even hardly get the truck in here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parking spaces across. Not ideal for RVers. Let's do this. You can already see it's got those coastal town vibes, so just prepare for that kind of weather when you're here. It may say it's sunny all day, but in the morning, it's a lot of that low rolling in fog that dissipates throughout the day. Yeah, you can already tell it's a smaller Walmart here. I think the groceries are in the middle. This is weird. Struggle of being full-time on the road in a small Walmart. Everything's in a different spot.
Everything's always in a different spot at Walmarts. Like you have to relearn where everything is at every Walmart. Okay, let's see. Oh, we made it to pet care. Okay, cool. I think I'm just gonna get the smaller one because it fits under the sink. Dexter needs the heavy duty stuff because he likes to let her rip, you know? Yeah.
$13.29, not bad.
Oh, Dexter is breaking the bank. Mission accomplished. Now, there is this really awesome hike/walk that everyone keeps talking about. It's all over the internet, so we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see, is it a tourist trap or is it worth checking out?
Look at that casino, it's like completely abandoned. I guess opening a casino in Rhode Island is not a good idea.
Dang. I would love to be able to walk around inside there.
That would be creepy, but really cool. No through trucks or buses over 5,500 pounds. See, this is where we get into pickles right here because all these signs just pop up out of nowhere. If you're towing a huge fifth wheel or travel trailer or whatever behind you, that could present a load of problems really quickly. Also, the overhangs, like the trees, look how much everything's just kind of overgrown and overhanging. Like these branches are massive. And you're always worried you're gonna smack your ACs off those bad boys.
Holy cow.
It's tight in here, huh? But it is an island that we're on technically, and with an island comes that really condensed way of living. But some of the houses and the architecture at the same time are just so cool looking. People take such great care of their yards and upkeep of their homes. It's a really neat area to be able to like be immersed into. That is such a cool looking house. I love that. I guess the word that comes to mind when I think of this area is quaint. Quaint. I like that word. What do you think of all these homes, hon, being this close together?
This is cute.
Some of them look a little weathered and have seen their days, but still really neat.
I can't believe the GPS is taking us this way, though. This is crazy. Like, you imagine if you wanted to just go do this tourist thing we're about to do and you wanted to bring your RV and park in the parking lot?
No.
This is wild.
Yeah. That's why it's so important to have like a good navigational tool in your arsenal. I mean, we speak from experience. We've had many of those situations where we got stuck. Like
Yes.
one time we got stuck in a college campus parking lot. I'll leave it linked here. Good night. Go check out this one just to see for yourself some firsthand footage.
Oh my gosh, we're really taking the scenic
Wow, this
route.
is tight in here. Oh my goodness.
I'm going around because there's a garbage truck because there's no other way for me to go. Oh my gosh. Like, stay on the main road, but even the main roads are small. So this is like really bad. If you think they can't get any smaller, you're wrong.
Maybe a nice little hospital to work at. Yep, emergency department. Represent. Hello, hello. That's the whole reason we're doing this series when we're doing it, is because we want to hit the fall foliage on our way back down. You know, just kind of watch that transition between the seasons of summer into fall. I think it's going to be a really spectacular trip, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Cliff walk this way. We're on the right path. No pun intended.
We just started and I'm already eating my snack, so this isn't going to be good.
And could you imagine having this place overlooking the ocean here? No, not bad.
I'll take it.
So one of the other biggest struggles of visiting Rhode Island is its close proximity to major cities like New York and Boston. All of this accumulates and migrates a lot of people into one area at one time. So when you're thinking of RVing America's smallest state, well, you just want to keep in consideration that no matter what time of year you visit here, you're gonna have some crowds. But hey, it's just more people to meet. Do you remember when we were coming into Rhode Island, the fuel stations, how tight they were?
Oh,
The truck stop, the
truck
TA,
stops,
yeah, the truck stop.
See, as you can see, it's even really tight in here. So I guess all the fuel stations kind of are small, like Rhode Island, which is okay. Just something else to consider.
Yeah, like what's this guy gonna do? He might not be able to get in here.
I think he just gave up.
Okay. And this is the only open roads truck stop for a while.
This is it. Wow, it's tight in here.
That was crazy.
That was kind of stressful because a lot of trucks were like sticking out in the road.
For example, we're on the Cliff Walk right now, and it's pretty busy. So we're gonna need to retreat back to our home to find a little more peacefulness, if that makes sense.
This is getting me like really excited for boondocking in the future. Unfortunately, there's not much. Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You're not really gonna find any.
Amazing boondocking, but coming
Yeah.
into Maine, whew,
There might be some.
Maybe.
Maine's another one that might be tough as well.
now that's a fence, huh?
Wow.
That is so cool. So I guess we're starting to get into the part where they have the mansions. Here's some of that everyday traffic you're gonna experience coming through here. It's not that there's a ton of it, it's just such a small area that there's not a lot of room to work around at all. And it just gets congested really quickly, as you can see. Imagine taking a 35, 40-foot fifth wheel down this road. A little bit tight.
I'm gonna pass. Yeah, no, I know.
That is so cool. These gates are massive, aren't they? Look at in there. That is so cool. Is this abandoned or is this someone living in here?
I have no idea.
Wow.
If you live here, comment below.
And let us in.
A little bit rough, not what I was expecting. And this is why you can't really trust the internet. You can't really trust Google,
But you can trust the
Instagram.
Hanks.
You can always trust us. But this is, once again, this is our opinion. I'm sure a lot of you have done this and you really enjoyed it. We have something we talked about one time on the channel, and it's called the Hanks Scenic Rating System. Okay?
You're bringing that up, huh?
Yes, because I think we need to touch on this Hanks Scenic Rating System with a lot of the stuff we do. Hold on, I gotta cross the street here and not get run over. Basically, you are rating the beauty to the crowd situation and like the overall experience.
Because it can be really beautiful, but a lot of people, and that just takes away from the beauty. But it could be a very few amount of people in all right beauty.
And that could score higher than the one that's like most popular with the views. Wow, even this road's crazy. We're not even on the Cliff Walk. Basically, it doesn't matter how beautiful it is. If it's overly busy to the point where you feel like you're marching in a straight line to see like nature, you're gonna get scored low. I don't care what it is.
So what would you give the Hanks rating system on this?
Honestly, I would score this a 3.
I'll get a 4.
A 4. So keep that in mind when you do stuff that's really popular. You really got to do your homework and look for the hidden gems. Talk to the locals. They'll tell you what's cool to do that's not plastered all over Google. Hey there. Can I do a medium Americano iced? And then can you do like a medium iced latte, but like I don't want like a lot of sugar. Like I want caramel flavoring, but do you have like sugar free?
We have a sugar-free vanilla.
That'll do.
I'm tired.
What a day. And it hasn't even, like we're just getting started. Thank you. Oh, Carl, I'm tired.
Why do we see? I think that is my ultimate curse on my Hanks name is I always get tables that do this.
It's probably because we're RVers and we like a good level RV. Like I feel like I should bring a miniature version of Beach Lane levelers
Yeah.
and just like wedge them under the
Go at
tables.
it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't know if any of y'all can relate, but does your watch ever ask you if you're still working out?
No, the best is when you are walking and working out, and then it asks you.
Are you-
It's like, are you done working out? I'm like, I'm out of breath. It's Excuse me.
We were to pick one spot that you should come to, come check this area out because you can do a little walking around, do a little shopping.
You just named the perfect activity that no one talks about, and this is why you need to watch our channel. Here's what you gotta do. On a very busy day where it's too busy to do anything touristy, you put yourself on the corner of Bellevue Ave and Memorial Boulevard at this coffee shop table, get yourself a coffee, and just watch people drive like idiots. I mean, it's like people watching, but bad traffic.
If you ever make it to here at the Empire Coffee Shop, take a selfie and post it on our social media, tag us, either on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll share it.
What's good, and a lot of people are into when they come here, is electric bikes. Those things are great for this area. Back to the truck. By the way, so far Newport, Rhode Island is a very interesting place. But did you know that it is considered the sailing capital of the world? Oh yeah, watch this.
How do we get out here?
Wait, where are we? We're in the middle of the ocean.
What is going on? Somebody told me this was an RV, but I'm starting to think I was lied to.
Surprise, we sold the RV and we
bought him.
rented an hour boat ride.
Okay, where's Dexter?
This man in charge said, I need you to move just so I can grab a rope and do something. And I was like, can I do it? And he was like, absolutely. So
Absolutely
I'm
not.
about to drive the sailboat. So if you are a boater / sail person, please tell me in the comments if I did a good job.
I forgot to pack Dramamine, so stay tuned to make sure I don't get seasick, which it's pretty choppy out here, so we'll see. Oh boy. Holy.
Oh, I feel like I'm on
What?
Wavy Boats YouTube.
Yeah, you're gonna start hand over hand, like nice medium pace, and then eventually it'll get to the point where you need both nice long pull.
Okay.
And if you get all the way to the end, you're gonna do what we call sweating, where you stretch it like a bow and then push it down. So you kind of do it quick.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I am exhausted. Get into it. All right, thank you. Oh, my bad. Oh, man. I don't know why you're out of breath. Could you imagine
That
if we
was a
had to do
workout.
that for the RV awnings every single time? Like, Paul, let's go. Get it in. And you were just like screaming.
How did I do? Because I felt like I would have been a little bit better if I didn't have an audience.
Oh no, I think you let her rip just fine. Well, with the RV life, we got this.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to sell the RV and buy a sailboat.
I think we're naturals. I hate to say it.
You think Dexter would do all right out here? So I want to say, being here in Rhode Island, this is an amazing opportunity and way to explain that getting out on the water kind of breaks you free from all those crowds, the hustle and bustle. That way you can just enjoy the ocean air. It's a little more calm and quiet out here. And taking a sunset cruise, well, you just can't beat that.
Sorry, you're trying to film and I'm still out of breath into my microphone. Like,
Okay, copy that.
You're gonna overpower this.
Okay.
Okay, slow one. Go.
Go two.
We pumped out of one.
I know, my goodness. Put me to shame here.
All right, let's do some more, Kyle.
Okay.
Right there. That's good.
Good to go.
don't panic. We are not super sideways. We're good.
We're really leaning into this one.
That cocktail
We're
in the
really leaning into this. I mean, look at this angle, right? This angle is insane. It's like, whoa. This is so cool. This is what I'm talking about.
Do we sell the RV? I'm still asking. Like, do we get, is this our new life now? Comment below. Very discreetly comment below if this should be our new life. Good morning. We slept so good last night. And I don't know if that's because we spent 2 hours on the water and it was a cool breeze, great experience. And if that's what's required to get a good night's sleep, then I'm on board. We are hooked up, hitting the dump station, and officially leaving Rhode Island today. But before we go, we said we would share how much we paid to stay at this campground, this Meadowlark RV and mobile home park, so we're gonna give that to you. Now I'm gonna share what we paid per night here for electric only for a back-end site, but immediately after I'm gonna tell you what other campgrounds are charging in the area, just so you have an idea, like something to compare it to. For 4 nights, our total came to $317. Now we did get a Good Sam discount because we were paying the nightly rate, and all we had was 50 amp, no water connection, no sewer. If you would like to stay at Newport RV Park or other campgrounds in the area that are further away from the actual downtown of Newport, I looked online today and you're looking at paying anywhere from $130 to $145 a night for peak season. Wow. I can't imagine what Airbnbs and hotels are charging, but I feel like we got really lucky because we scored a last minute spot here and we only paid $85. With the discount, it comes to be about $80 a night. Now, if you guys are really enjoying this style of video where we show you everything, the adventures we go on, how we feel, honest reviews, do us a favor and hit the thumbs up below this video. It's the best way for us to know, like, hey, I really like this video and I want you guys to do more of it. We would really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you want to see more of this. And other than that, we'll see you guys next week in Massachusetts. You know what I could really go for now that we're here downtown?
What?
Like a t-shirt, like a Newport Island
that'd be
t-shirt.
cool.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like this is a tourist trap though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.